All right, recording now. It's a little late, but got into it too much yet. All right, so yeah, I highly suggest you guys are writing down your goals. If you haven't started doing that already, write your goals down and actually fucking look at them. And I only say that because from experience, I've wrote down my goals several times and I've never looked at them once ever again. So this time around, I'm really dedicated now this time to actually keep my goals handy, to look at them, to actually, focus on them when I actually do look at them and not just read them just because. Yeah, like I said, man, we did some visualization. We wrote down our 1 year, 5 year, and 10-year goals, did some visualization. And for the first time, like, I don't know how many times I've been through the whole visualization of goals things and writing them down and all that stuff now since starting this, but it's been a lot. And I've never really been clear at all. I thought I was, but I wasn't, and until this time. And this, so I think it's really huge to just try and visualize that, write your goals down, but get really clear on them. Because the clearer you are on your goals, the easier it is to get amped up about it, the more realistic they feel. So yeah, I highly recommend doing that. And so just a couple really tiny strategies, I guess. This is like from some ads training that Brian was talking about. When you guys are making conversion ads, if you are, a lot of people have a question. When you go down, you can click like 7-day click and view, 1-day click and view, 7-day view, blah, blah, blah. You should just be using 1-day click. That's it. 1-day click. Don't use the other ones. 1-day click is where is what you want to do. So basically that means like if they click on it and you have it set to 7 days, if one of the people clicks on it, they'll keep on putting it in front of them for 7 days, I believe is how it is. Or it'll be keep spending your money for 7 days or something is what Brian was saying. Nonetheless, he said 1-day click is what you should use. News feed only from all of the from all the data they have. News feed only has been converting better than anything else. So like audience network, all that stuff that you can check off. And I'm not saying this is like the only way. Obviously, some ads work different than others, and some are designed better for different kind of placements. So that's another thing you can test. This is just what Brian does. You'd go from age 22 to 45. No interest, news feed only, 1-day click conversion. His ad copy, and he was also using dark posts, which I never use either. But if you're split testing a bunch of ad copy and stuff like that, it can sometimes be beneficial to just do dark posts because it's easier. And for those who don't know, dark posts is when you just go in conversions and you just upload a picture or something. You don't use an existing post. You just upload a picture or a video. So what happens when you shut that ad off, the social proof, so all of your interaction, all that stuff, your likes, comments, shares, that doesn't go with it. So it's not stored on the post on your page. So it's gone. So that's why people don't really recommend it. But if you're split testing a bunch of different videos or pictures or ad copy, using dark posts is a good way of avoiding having fucking 10 of the same pictures on your wall, all with different ad copy. You know what I'm saying? But Brian usually does like 3 paragraphs, 3 small paragraphs spaced out, eye-catching, for his ad copy. Yeah, for those of you who have ran the ebook, I talked to Julian. The link is currently gone. It wasn't even supposed to be released. Like nobody could get it in their affiliate links. It was just always on that marketing center page, which was kind of a mistake by the sounds of it. So it's still not released. They're still working out some bugs with the Everweber. But if you have it already, you can use it. So if you've ever used it before and it's gone, you should still have it. You can still use it. So that's one thing. Some people have started promoting to Australia using the Everweber. So you can do that because the Everweber will be available during their time that's convenient for them, as opposed to our webinars that's going to be at a completely different time, right? It's going to be like, fuck again, I think they're 18 hours ahead or something over there. Something like that. So yeah, the webinar is all fucked up, right? If they do the live webinar. So that's why if you're going to run any traffic to Australia, do the Everweber, which is the ebook. There's also should be an Everweber link in your affiliate links, I think, so you can test Australia. I just started doing it, so I can't tell you if it's a good or a bad idea yet, but Brian's been getting really cheap leads over there. They're also looking at rolling out an Australian webinar. I think Clint, if you guys know Clint and his wife, they're going to start organizing something over there, a live webinar for Australia. So you just put both links in your ad then. No, definitely not. Just put one link in your ad. If you're going to make an ad that's directed towards Australia, or an ad that's promoting the ebook or Everweber, and you just put that one link in your ad copy. Ad sticking. So there's what's called ad sticking, and that's if you guys create a new campaign, create the campaign, then you can go into your ad set, right? And once you create the whole campaign and your ad has been approved or it's pending or whatever, and you actually submit the request, or it's in your drafts in Power Editor, then you can go in right to the ad level. So not the campaign level, not the ad set level, but the ad level, and make 2 more duplicates of the ad. So there's 3 ads in total. So it'll be your campaign, your ad set, and within your ad set will be 3 identical ads. So if your ad set, your budget, your daily budget for your ad set is $5, and there's 3 ads within that ad set, then it will divide the $5 up in between the 3 ads. Not equally, depends how each of them perform, because you'll get charged by reach and impressions and stuff. You'll get charged by impressions typically. So that's kind of one way of doing things, because basically the way Facebook's algorithm works is they'll put it in front of a group of people, and if they interact with that ad, then they'll say, okay, they'll deem it relevant. They'll start pumping out in front of more people's faces. If they happen to put that ad in front of a shitty group of people off the bat and nobody interacts with it, and after a day you've got no interaction, then Facebook will continue to put it in front of nobody because they consider it to be, irrelevant. So with 3, you're just really increasing the odds that they're going to put it in front of at least one, and one usually will always stick. So you'll go back in the next day after 24 hours, go right to your ad level. 2 of them will usually suck, and one of them will be doing really good. So you shut the 2 off that are shit in the bed, and then your entire $5 ad budget will go to the one good one at that point. It's just a better way of getting, a higher chance of getting good results. So that's a good way of getting a better converting ad. So try that out. Share the love kind of sucks for seasoning. You don't ask for seasoning on new ads, Garrett. Doesn't make a difference for algorithm. I don't like comments, but likes are nice. No, I haven't seasoned anything for a long time. Honestly, I haven't been in any of those seasoning chats in a while. They're decent. It does help to get seasoning. Just because, like I said, it shows Facebook thinks your ad that your ad is a little bit more relevant if people are interacting with it, especially in a positive way. But that kind of leads me to my next point. But I think you're better off posting it like right on. I can add you to a different, or just ask if there's another seasoning chat. I'm pretty sure there's a couple that might be better. But yeah, seasoning is good to do. I just haven't done it in a long time, but it does help. So I would ask if there's another one. I'll take a look and see if I'm part of another one somewhere. But so yeah, that's didn't do anything. You didn't have one that did significantly better than the others, Chris? I have yet to do it without having at least one that does good. Okay, well, yeah, it's probably right. But did you look at your reach and stuff? Like your reach is probably way higher on one of them compared to the other two. What was I talking about? Yeah, okay. So that's kind of what I was. That's kind of what I was going to also get into. If you guys are running conversion ads, a good thing to start out with is start the ad as a post engagement. So run the ad as a post engagement for a bit. Try and get some engagement on the ad, get some interaction, some social proof. So likes, comments, shares, and once you run it like that for a few days, get some social proof on it. 3 or more days if you want, if you're getting some decent social proof on it, and then after that, go and create a conversion ad and use that same existing post, because now there's going to be a bunch of interaction on it, right? So right off the bat, it should get better results with Facebook. And not only that, but people are going to be a little bit more. This is basically the same reason as why seasoning is good. Also, people are a lot more likely to look into your ad if they see that other people have done the same, right? That's another tip to try. Sometimes just wait for 500 people, a 500 person reach. If you want to get some real good data, I know sometimes after 24 hours, it hasn't even hit that. If it hasn't even hit that after 24 hours, it's probably not very good anyways, but relevancy score, try and keep it at 8 or higher. Most people in here should know that. If you're looking for your relevancy score, go right down to your ads level. Again, there should be one column called relevancy. Try and keep that at 8 or higher. If it starts to dip below, if it starts to get really low, that basically just means nobody's interacting with your ad. Facebook deems it as irrelevant. If you pump out too much irrelevant shit, then Facebook will shut you down, because their main objective is to give, good quality content to their users. And if they believe that you're not doing that or providing that, then they don't have any use for you. So try and just look at that. I honestly, some people are super caught up and anal about it. I haven't looked at it in months. So, but nonetheless, it's another variable to keep an eye on for sure. Especially if you guys are worried about getting shut down, or if you're wondering why you might have got shut down, if there was no telltale sign before that. If yours is at 1, then you should probably get rid of that ad, Caleb. Try doing some other testing for sure. If it continues to happen, then it could be the ad copy or the picture or video. Sometimes it's just the ad set. So you can try it again, try split testing with it, but if it drops below 1, then fucking shut her down. But also I've had ads that were below 8 and they were doing really well. So it's like a secondary variable, or yeah, you can look at that. But if you're getting good response and you're getting good data and you're getting like leads or lots of comments or stuff, and your relevancy score is below 8, then still keep it. Like I said, it's just another variable to check out when you're considering about shutting an ad down or considering shutting an ad down. So being new, I have my ad going, but not a lot of likes or comments. What should I do with them? I've gotten 1 opt-in, but that's it. So you've gotten 1 lead and it's a picture ad. Not a lot of likes. How much money have you spent on it, Victoria? Like, what are your numbers? Do you know how to read your numbers yet? Like, you want to try to get like lower than $3 per lead if you can. Post engagement ad with reach of over 1,100, but no comments. I think I need a new ad. How much money have you spent on it, dude? Good to know. Pictures need to get brave to do a video. You spent $40. How many? So you've got 1 lead. How many comments have you got? No comments, 1 lead, $40. Yeah, get rid of it for sure. If you spend $5 and you have no comments, if you're spending a $5 a day budget and you hit 24 hours and you have no comments, no leads, then shut her down. What else? So if you guys have set up in Business Manager and you set up multiple ad accounts, which you should have if you followed the why would everyone I bring in be if you want to why would everyone I bring in be refunding? I have no idea. Are they refunding after or before the coaching call? And are you in contact with them when you bring them in? Making sure that they're being taken care of and they know what they're doing and stuff like that, and they're in contact, yeah. So what happens exactly? Do they just shy away once they find out about the products? Is that what's going on? Oh, usually after the coaching call. Like how many people are we talking? Is it like become a problem, or is it just like coincidence? Because they hear about the products before they even do the coaching call. They know about the products before the coaching call. Like, do you talk to them afterwards? Is there like negative feedback about the call itself, or are they just, they don't have money, or are they the product, they're not into the products, or what? It could be a whole bunch of things, man. Or it's just shitty targeting. You're getting leads, or you're getting $99 buyers, but they don't have any money or something. So if they're worried about spending $9,000 and you're in contact with them, what you guys should be doing at that point is telling them about like a mini trifecta, other options, other cheaper options. There are cheaper options, right? Keep that in mind. We just typically don't promote them. You know, it's more of a downsell because we want people to get the best products. It's a lot easier to endorse the products when you have the best products. It's what the whole business is all about, is getting everybody the health benefits. But nonetheless, man, it's better for them to get in with something than nothing. So if someone's like, oh, I'm really worried about spending the 9Gs, I can't do it, then I'll be like, well, look, we have a couple other options here, and this is kind of some price points that you can consider. Okay, what was I saying? So people that have multiple ad accounts, which you should have more than one ad account, at least two. You should be, one good thing you can do is you can go in, you can boost posts. So put a post on your page like I did recently that just said like if you're ready to shred this winter or something, just to try and get some interaction. I boosted that post, but I boosted it from my account or from my fan page with my second ad account. Now, if you're going to use your second ad account, I'd recommend using a different payment method just in case your first ad account gets shut down somehow. If you don't have a second method of payment, then just use the same method of payment right now. Like the chances of you getting shut down from a boost post are like slim to none. So boost a post like that, something similar. Like I said, it just says if you can't wait to shred this winter or something like that. Boosting a post is just essentially a lazy way of doing a post engagement. So like if you post on your page, Victoria, you can see there's a blue icon. There's a blue button on the bottom right usually that says boost post. You can hit boost post. You can select your demographic, so who you want to target. You can select how much you want to pay. Usually it will do like, you can't pick a daily budget. It'll ask you like you have to pick, for 1 week or for 14 days, something like that. What about the training? Can't remember her name. That got 800 accounts. I haven't looked at the training. I don't know where to find it. I've never heard of 800 accounts. I know a lot of people got 100 accounts. fucking do have that training somewhere. I'll take a look for it. Go with the win-win tattoo on her wrist. Oh, Carbone. I can't remember her first name. Angela. She'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction, Shauna, if you asked her. I've never heard of someone having 800 ad accounts. I know you can get 100. They used to have training for that. They used to have it actually in the AWOL training, but they got rid of it. I don't know. I think they're trying to avoid people doing it too much now. So, but I'm sure I have it somewhere, actually, to be honest. Or no, maybe I don't. Brian was going to give it to me for a while, but okay, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, okay, so boost a post with your second ad account just for interaction. Let it run just for $1 per day, and let it run for whatever. Let it run for a month at $1 per day. And just to get some engagement on that, not only are you seasoning your other ad accounts, so let's say if you get shut down, then you can hop right over to it and not skip a beat if you keep seasoning that ad account, but you're going to get a lot of engagement on that post. And if it's a post like a snowboard post or something that relates to your page or something that relates to your lifestyle, you get all the people that like your post. It might not be a lot, but you get a lot of people that like your post. Then you invite them to your fan page. Because then if they like a post, like a snowboarding post like that, you know that they're most likely into snowboarding. So you invite them to your page. Mine doesn't have much for snowboarding on it yet because I started it this summer again, or winter, or spring, or whatever, fall. But like for example, Aaron Fraser's, he had a fucking post about him on his sled or something, and says like, who's ready to send it this winter or something. So then everybody that liked that post, he invited them to his fan page, and his ad of him jumping his sled is pinned to the top of his page. So that's the first thing they see, and it all correlates, right? So then people come on there, they're like, oh fuck, this is sick. What's this guy doing? Is this a sled video? Boom, they watch the ad. It's just a lot of free organic traffic, and it's seasoning your second ad account as well. So that's one thing you guys can do. Yeah. Sweet. Just posted the 800 link to Gold Blooded group. Fuck yeah. Got all kinds of links. I just need to get this page. I'm fucking been so swamped with like trying to get caught up after vacation and then doing Aweber and this ManyChat. So, but I did start the group finally, at least, and got my logo. So it shouldn't be too long before that gets fired up. I've got some serious motivation that I lost, I think, before I went. So I'm fucking feeling like I'm on fire here lately. It'll be a good little jump start for whoever needs it. All right, now I'm going to share my screen quick. This is going to be the last thing. Actually, here's one other thing you guys can do. I'll type it in here. If you guys want to send someone directly, this is some Facebook training that Kat put on that was kind of, if you guys would like to increase organic traffic and stuff like that through your personal Facebook, then I would suggest making your personal Facebook profile public so people can go, because like Kat said, she went on before they got signed up with Jesse, and she crept his personal Facebook profile, and she wouldn't have been able to do so if it was private. And she said that was basically the main reason why she actually gained trust, was because she could see from day one who this guy was. So I know lots of people don't like to have it public, but for that specific reason, it's a good idea. So you can do this, and me. Wait. Let's see if this even works right now. I just need to fucking try and remember my my username. So let's see if that works. This is a link you can send to someone. Let me just fucking check this out quick. Sick. Can someone click on that, see if it takes right to my messenger? for me? Sweet. So you can do that. So put m.me / and then put your Facebook username. So if you wanted someone, for instance, to go straight to your messenger, like if you were writing them a follow-up message or a follow-up email and said, hey, shoot me a message on Facebook, you can send them that link right there and it'll direct them straight to your Facebook Messenger. So that's one little trick. You can also do so instead of having to go copy your URL all the time and shit, that should take you directly to my Facebook page as well. So you don't have to like go and try and copy the URL. That'll take you. If you want to send someone straight to your, be like, hey, add me on Facebook. Again, if it's in a follow-up email or anything like that, or whatever the case may be, or if you're talking to them on your fan page and you want them to add you personally, then send them that link, obviously with your fucking username and not mine. And it'll take them directly there. So it's a sick little Facebook hack. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. Show you guys how to use the breakdown tab. This is fucking sweet. And it saves a lot of guesswork. And I showed a couple people last night. And I think it's a good little trick for sure. Anybody get any value out of that? You guys like those little links and stuff? Or anybody getting any of this? Okay, sweet. Victoria likes it. I know that. Okay, I'm going to share my screen here. And okay, let's go in. To Ads Manager. I can't see the, let me see if I can bring up the chat still. That'd be sweet. Huh. Okay. I don't know if I can keep that chat there. Fuck. All right. It won't, because I'm using Chrome for whatever reason, it doesn't like to let me keep the chat up. Can everybody see my screen just before I leave the chat for a sec? Okay, sweet. All right, I'll show you a little trick here. If you guys come into your Ads Manager or Power Editor, I'll show you how to use the breakdown tab to eliminate some guesswork when doing conversions and shit like that. So you'll come in here. Let's say go to let's go here. You guys can come in. See these tabs here? I usually go right into the ad set level. So you come over here, go to breakdown. These are all the variables you can check. So most of these, actually all of these ads are, I think, directed at fucking 25 to 35 by the looks of it. So that won't really show you that very well, but let's just say, for example, age and gender. So it comes in here. I'm only targeting males, so you can't see obviously what the difference is, but you can come in here. 25 to 34. That's where I'm getting all my results. That's where I'm getting my leads, right? You see that? 35 to 44 male, nothing. Small reach. So that's, let me just go to a different one that you can see a little better. This is just something you guys can play around with. coming here. I think this is possibly all men as well. Let's see. Okay, this is all males as well, but there's a lot broader age range. So, boom. I got one lead from 18 to 24, none from 35 to 54. Essentially, I'm not targeting all the way up to 54, but as you can see, they kind of go in 10-year increments. So I think I go to 45 on this one. So this is basically just 1 year. But as you can see, obviously, it's pretty clear that 25 to 34 are getting me the majority of my leads, right? 18 to 24 on this one, getting the majority of my leads. So when I'd go in and split test, I would go in, duplicate this exact ad, right? The ad set, sorry, duplicate the ad set. And then I would go into the ad set, the demographic part of the ad set when I duplicate it. And I'd say, fuck, I'm just going to target ages 25 to 34 male only this time, right? This one, I'm going to go and duplicate it. I'm going to only target 18 to 24 this time because that's obviously getting me the results. That's where they're coming from. So boom, that'll help you out right there. Region, this will be good. So we're in Australia, similar provinces, right? Just like Canada. So we can go in here, fucking all of my leads. Well, the majority of my leads are coming from Queensland. So when I go in and split test that, I can create another ad set, except this time instead of targeting all of Australia, I'll just make an ad and the ad set's going to target strictly Queensland only, right? Because that's where most of my so same here, South Australia, Queensland, Australian Capital Territory, blah, blah. I have territories there. Queensland. These are a couple I've already done. Yeah. So I did retarget to just Queensland. See, I went straight to Queensland and getting 71 cent leads, man. So, and I just did that today. I even think I've only spent $2. So that's fucking shows you right there that it works really well if you use it properly. You can also go to platform and device. I've only selected mobile on these. If you guys are selecting all devices and you do this, you'll see 99% of the time you get like zero fucking response on on desktop and all on mobile. So I only now from now on do strictly all or just mobile device. No desktop. People aren't usually scrolling Facebook on their desktop anymore. Placement. I don't know how much this is going to show you. Okay, so yeah. So I only had newsfeed checked off, but if let's say, for example, you had right column and stuff like that, it would show you exactly where you were getting your leads from the newsfeed, right column, whatever the other ones are. Time of day, wouldn't even worry about. Yeah, so that's how you use the breakdown tab. Take some guesswork out. Really helps when split testing and creating new ads after you go back after a day and you can really dial in what where your results are coming from and you can narrow things down really good. So I hope that helped. Yeah, dude. Okay, I just seen Adam Lee's comment here. Just hang on a sec. I'll go back for 1 sec. So yeah, you can definitely do that. It all depends on what your columns are set up as, right? Same shit as if you were doing it any other way. So I think I have comments in here. Post comments. Boom. Post comments. You can see your comments right there. See desktop. Well, I had 0 fucking comments on a desktop and 21 from mobile. Like there's nothing on desktop ever. So I'd quit wasting your time with that. I don't know why I knew that a while back too. I don't know why I continue to use desktop. It seems like it does fuck all. So yeah, hope that answered your question. Let's get out of here. Sweet. So hope that is going to help you guys out. I know it's helped me out a lot. I'll let you know how the many chat goes, and I'll let you know if it's worth the hassle for people in here that, you know, I wouldn't do it unless you like have 30 plus comments per day. Cause, or unless you work like fucking 18 hours a day and you're getting 30 plus comments, right? So yeah. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how it is. Let's see, we got another question. No, that's it. Answered. Done. Think you should make conversion? Yeah, definitely make a conversion ad. Post engagement's good, but conversion is better, especially if you want to scale your business. You got to learn how to do conversion ads at some point in time. Like if you really want to scale, you can't continue to do post engagement forever. I mean, at this stage in the game, I would split test both. Like I said, run post engagement for a bit, get some social proof, see how it's going, and then switch it over to conversion ad. Just create a conversion ad with that same post. So you can put your link. What's a like campaign? I have no idea. Never heard of it. Did I just say it? A like campaign, you mean? Yeah. Might mean a like campaign. Lots of people aren't even doing like campaigns anymore. It's not even in the training anymore, I don't think. They're just boosting posts and running content. It's just better. You're getting a lot more likes that are actually people who are into your page and into your posts, as opposed to just people from the community going and liking your shit, right? But yeah, anyways, guys, I got some shit to do. No worries, Victoria. Glad you're in on your first webinar with me anyway. We usually do these every Monday, but usually at 7 PST. Just because Balaj hogged the whole fucking night. So but yeah, usually at 7. And yeah, hope everybody has a good night. And we will be chatting on Monday. Next Monday, we'll do this again. Set your goals, write them down, and fucking read them. Read them in the morning, visualize. Set them, be specific. Set a timeline. Listen to some like soothing music while you try and visualize, because that's what did it for me. I felt like I was there. Yeah. Anyways, there you go. And yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. Later.